What's up, y'all? I'm back. Most likely it's gonna be a two-parter because I got a lot of things to say. Like number one, how the heck this man filed for an appeal for a court case he had yesterday and was able to be seen again today? Hmm. Hmm. But we have this guy right here. This guy right here who's going around doing press. I don't even think he like what it's whatever to him. He's too busy trying to be that famous lawyer. But okay, so lawyers for Sean the Diddler Combs asked the judge Wednesday to let him await his trafficking trial at his luxury home on an island near Miami Beach, rather than a grim federal jail in Brooklyn. Prosecutors argued against the arrangement, saying there was too great a risk that the hip hop monster could threaten or harm witnesses. True. Combs' lawyers offer a $50 million bail package, using his mansion as collateral in exchange for releasing him to home detention with GPS monitoring and strict limitations on who could visit him. The defense and prosecution were wrangling over the request at a hearing Wednesday afternoon. On Tuesday, a U.S. judge in Manhattan ordered Combs held without bail. Combs, 54, pleaded not guilty Tuesday after an indictment accused him of using his power and prestige to induce female victims and male workers into elaborate produced performances dubbed freak-offs. He mess with males too, though. So why they just saying female victims? They're male victims too. That Combs arranged and participated in and often recorded. The events would sometimes last days, the indictment said. The indictment alleges he coerced and abused women for years with the help of a network of associates and employees while using blackmail and violent acts including kidnapping, arson, and physical beatings to keep victims from speaking out. So does that mean there are more people to follow down this whole, like, Thug had a whole, like 28 people got, was it 28, 29, something like that? All of them. So, more, or, I don't know. Combs has been in federal custody since his arrest Monday night at Manhattan Hotel. They tried to that his lawyer tried to make it seem like he surrendered himself. This man was locked up at the hotel. Arguing to keep him locked up, prosecutor Emily Johnson told U.S. District Judge Andrew L. Carter, so it's no longer that woman. Now we have Andrew L. Carter. I ain't got a picture of him. That once celebrated rapper has a long history of intimidating both accusers and witnesses to his alleged abuse. She cited text messages from women who said Combs forced them into freak-offs and then threatened to leak videos of them engaging in acts. Why y'all think Hollywood quiet? Clock it. Johnson said Combs' defense team was minimizing and horrifically understating Combs' propensity of violence, taking issue with his lawyer's portrayal of 2016 assault at LA Hotel as a lover's quarrel. That's a lover's quarrel. Security video of the event showed Combs hitting his then girlfriend, the R&B singer Cassie, in a hotel hallway. Johnson seized on a text message from a woman who said Combs dragged her down the hallway by her hair. According to Johnson, the woman told the rapper, "I'm not a rag doll, I'm someone's child." You know he didn't care. You know that thing right there did not care. Combs is a danger to the community and poses a serious risk to the integrity of his case, Johnson argued. Federal hold on this lady. The smart judge initially ruled that Combs was too dangerous to be freed, but Combs' attorney, the goofy right here, submitted a letter to Carter on Wednesday asking again for bail under conditions that would allow him to leave the Metropolitan Detention Center, the lock up on the Brooklyn waterfront where he was taken after his arraignment. The jail, which has around 1,200 inmates, is the subject of frequent complaints from lawyers and some judges that is overcrowded, violent, and neglected. And Diller needs it. Combs' Florida house is on Star Island, a man-made dollop of land in Biscayne Bay, whatever, reachable only by a causeway or boat. It is among the most expensive places to live in the United States. Combs' request echoes that a long line of wealthy defendants who have offered to pay multi-million-dollar bails in exchange for home detention and luxurious surrounding. Doug stayed in there till court started. He had to stay. So if he were to be granted bail, Combs would have to stay in that house while awaiting trial, his lawyers offered. Visits would be restricted to family, property caretakers, and friends who are not considered co-conspirators. Whatever. It's funny because on the other one I read, they said something about no women guests. But whatever. I'm feeling confident we're going to get Mr. Combs out of jail, that lawyer said on his way into court Wednesday. He said Combs is doing great. He's focused and is ready for his hearing. Many of the accusations in the indictment parallel allegations contained in November lawsuit filed by Cassie. The suit was settled the following day, but its allegations have followed Combs since. The AP does not typically name people who say they have been abused unless they come forward publicly, as Cassie did, without naming Ventura, but clearly referring to her. Argued at Tuesday's arraignment that the entire criminal case is an outgrowth of one long-term troubled but consensual relationship that faltered amid infidelity. The freak-offs, he contended, were an expansion of that relationship and not coercive. So this girl just wanted to do that, right? She wanted to sleep with random men. Y'all, be back with part 2. Part 2, I'm back. Prosecutors portrayed the scope as larger. They said they interviewed more than 50 victims and witnesses. Let's not forget, y'all, Dawn Richards just came out. Hold on, let me see. I think I might have got rid of it. Let's not forget, y'all, she just came out saying that she dealt with decades of abuse. Like many aging hip-hop figures, Bad Boy Records founder Combs has established a gentler public image. The father of 7 children, and was a respected international businessman whose annual white party in the Hamptons was once a must-have invitation for the jet-setting elite. But after midnight, as Ellen, it was party. But prosecutors said he used the same companies, people, and methods he used to build his business and cultural power to facilitate his crimes. They said they were proven with financial and travel records, electronic communications, and videos of the freak-offs. They had videos of the freak-offs, y'all. This man recorded everything. Y'all thought they ain't find nothing in them houses. Oh, they found. We were just wasn't supposed to be in the know. In March, authorities raided Combs' luxuries homes in LA and Miami, seizing narcotics, videos, and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant, according to prosecutors. They said agents also seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 AR-15s with defaced serial numbers. A conviction on every charge in the indictment will require a mandatory 15 years in prison with the possibility of life sentence. Go ahead in there with Robert. Go ahead. Y'all can do concerts or whatever for the inmates. But go ahead in there with them. Then again, I don't know. You like to mess with them. I like the little kids too, so. Okay, that's it. That's all I have for this part of Mr. Combs. Let me see if there's anybody else saying anything, because I am dying to know. Hold on, be back, y'all. Alright, y'all, real quick, I found something else. Combs' lawyers told the judge that Combs was not a flight risk, yeah, right, nor dangerous, yeah, right, despite prosecutors saying differently. His lawyers said they revoked Combs' passport months ago. Oh, yeah, that's what. So when months ago exactly? When did they revoke it? Because remember, everybody was like, how come he ain't go to Belize? How come he ain't doing this? How come he do that? They revoked it months ago and highlighted his charitable work in an attempt to convince the judge. We don't give a crack a knackle fudge about your charitable work. Because at the end of the day, you're still a monster. But Judge Carter was unconvinced and denied Combs' wish. Judge Carter said there is no condition or set of conditions that would ensure the safety of the community or that Combs would not contact witnesses. The bail hearing occurred approximately 24 hours after Combs pleaded not guilty to racketeering, trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. That lawyer is insisting that he's innocent, but whatever. Insisting that he's innocent, just like he kept denying Cassie's claim, and then a few months later, what comes out? But y'all, I'm gonna end it right there, because I'm gonna link this with the first half, and it's going on my other platform. But just like water and the mother and sun, even though there's no sun out today, I'm out of here, coach.